Hello everyone and welcome to the Seifer Seasonal Cup. We're going to kick things off against Zarok in a best of 5. And I brought all shaker covers. You might notice that I'm wearing a toque, or a, what do you guys call it, a beanie for those uncultured? I'm gonna upset like 90% of my audience with that one. It's very cold here in Canada currently. It's like, I think it was like minus 15 this morning. Crazy. So, I believe this is the round of 16? Let's take a quick check. No, we got a bye, so this is the round of 8. But all matches will be best of 5. So we have chances to use all of these glorious decks. I'm thinking of banning this one. I don't know why. 4.0 is like a usual red list, maybe. 3.7 kind of is too, though. Maybe this is Krog, though, we could ban. We probably ban the big one. Big one probably makes sense. While we let this timer kick down, let me try to find some music. So this is the first tournament back from New Year's. Hope everyone had a good holiday. Where do I save my videos? YouTube does not have a great system for storing playlists. I find they go all over the place. Alright. Here we go. Okay. We're ready to start. We have banned the Krog list. Our Krog list got banned. No Krogging today. We don't get to party. So, what do we start with then? We gotta fish out this blue, I suppose. Start with red combat. Sure. Doesn't really matter too much, since we're all red. Okay, let me post the Twitch link in chat. Okay, I didn't see what he started with. Don't need volley probably in these matchups. Volley okay against copters maybe, but can toss it for now. We could keep it for extra damage, but no. I'd rather draw a flame burst. Alright. We're gonna try to go down just one side here. Get this brigand going face. We are playing a red combat list, so we can just double neutral here. Oh, into the X grinder. Pretty. We'll step up for now. Might want to venture this guy forth, or we might want to send him back home depending how aggressive this guy is going. Looks like pretty aggressive. Oh, we got our shaker. So, to play for Horsemaster, we can dump the Axe Grinder now. We want to get Brigand face at some point too, but yeah, let's just do that. I think we'll send this Axe Grinder back home. Oh. We have one too, do we? Okay. So... can do a double neutral. Set some stuff up. Don't want to plan to copter too hard. That axe grinder is also coming for me. So... let's see. This kind of plays into Horsemaster, right? He is on Horsemaster lands. I guess I do get to follow up Shaker Wrath, which is not bad. Maybe I just don't care then. So we can do this. Send Axe Grinder back. I could even Herald if I wish. That puts me to 5. Next turn, I'm on 10, which is so much. I don't want to play into, like, Gary or anything, though, either. Do I dump this? I think we'll dump it. It just lets us send this Axe Grinder back if we need to, so we're not getting hit in the face for 5 every turn. I do have commands in this list, so we have some healing for the race. Really should have checked what my opponent played, which lists, because he had varying levels of neutrals that would give me very good information. Just finishing up breakfast, don't mind me. So we went for a +1. Wait. No, we built a mountain. Why did I hear a ta-dum? Oh, we stepped this guy back. Interesting. Wonder if he runs Blom Slinger. Brigand, so that's a Shaker Wrath target. We'll take that. We are currently winning the race. So I might as well dump the Shaker up here. Makes sense to me. Step you, play into Firestorm a little bit. That's okay. And there was a Horsemaster, but drawn a little bit too late, I think. Oh, that is Firestorm. Oh no. We got wrecked. So this means follow-up Shaker, maybe? That's so bad. Okay. Fine. We played into it a little bit. Let's set up Copter lands, I guess? Or do we want this to be a mountain just so we can dump a creature there? I think we should make this a mountain. Okay, we'll send one face. And potentially this guy will come defensive then, to try and fight this Shaker. We play into Firestorm again, though, if we do this. Unlikely he runs 3 Firestorms, though. I think we just do this. If we get Firestormed again, I mean, we're in a bad spot regardless, but if we don't find an answer to the Shaker next turn, then we lose. Because getting whacked in the face and then follow-up creature doesn't look good. There's no Firestorm, so we're safe. Did find that copter. Does that do something? Maybe we build a mountain and copter. We full clear his boards. Let's see. Other options. Can build a land, do this. But I think this is just happening. This does require a land build, but it denies collection, which is pretty cool. 2 damage on this. Doesn't matter too much. This means I'm not drawing cards, but I'm not really collecting anyways, right? I think this is fine. Just go for this. Whack face. Hopefully we top deck our golden boy shaker. Wait, what if he has hook? Does that matter? Am I afraid of hook? No, I don't think I'm afraid of hook. Ooh. Hey, I will take that. We get to evenly trade this because he flame bursted the 2-3. If there's a axe grinder follow-up, that's bad. Okay, Horsemaster's fine. But we have 5 Faeria to work with here. That's huge. Okay, that's a card. Okay. Well, bye. We're in top deck mode now. And my opponent maintains initiative. Oh! That's not fun. Oh no, don't give me that one. Oh no. Oh, we're in a bad spot. I kind of want to race with the Horsemaster. But it's not quite enough. That's 9 damage. If my opponent hits me for 3, develops a creature, I'm like dead next turn. But if I can dump a creature here to body block, maybe we're okay. I can't defend reasonably with Horsemaster. And we're in a losing spot. I want to go aggro because I think it's viable. The goal here is just don't get this removed. And we dump a creature here to body block. But unlikely. Rough. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just dead. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Yeah, GG, I guess. Wasn't in the cards. Yeah, even if I shake her face, we don't have enough, right? 6. Not quite. Oh well, is what it is. So my opponent's playing a 4 mountain deck. At least that is some information we can use. Goes back and collects. Okay. No way! Am I still in this? No, I'm not still in this. No way I'm still in this, but we can flame burst this, +1. Gets to heal off of it, but it means we're not dead. And it blocks the axe grinder spot. And now we get to Copter. Which I guess we have to go for just fine. Don't want to step next to that structure. It's a good little structure. It is blocking for us. Yeah, but kind of inevitable at this point. We just let him hit us for 3 and not care. Go face. Yeah, I mean, it's over, so let's just play super risky. Let the match end. We can counter with crackles.
There can be only one.
I would need healing from this. Hello. Does that mean I'm not dead? I don't know. I don't want to do math. I guess technically not dead. In theory... dead. Okay. Good to play those matches out, see what's in the deck. But I think we have a generally okay idea. There's Horse Masters, there's Alaya. Probably means no healer. I mean, maybe 3 Horse Master and 1 Laya and then 2 of something else. I guess there could be 2 healing. 2 Horse Master, 2 healing. That's possible. Okay, crackles. Pretty OP against red. We should do just fine. Should be careful about Hook though. Don't forget that that exists. We could start Shaker. That's possible. If I'm worried about a starting hand here, I don't mind starting. Look at that. I don't know if I would say rewarded, but we found some cards to start with. What? Oh. Okay. Not feeling comfortable with this matchup, so he rushes. Invest the Explorer, so 1 mountain here. We can do Reveler. Shaker to block. How do we get Seek Shelter? I think it makes sense to just Shaker here. We've got 2 in our hand currently. I mean, we have time. Do we have time? This just gets Wrathed. Then we don't have any follow-up. I think we have to Shaker. There's no real choice. I would like to dodge Copter. How do I dodge Copter? Opposite side? No, sorry, you can't Copter. Okay, we just go this side. Doesn't have the lands yet. Man, it is so cold here. We're getting like Arctic winds coming in. It's been freezing. My poor little heater can't keep up. Did find the Wrath. Do I step? I kind of want to build this forest. But I also kind of want to have a collecting spot. I don't think this guy's collecting. We can just step. Because I don't want to build that land for my opponent. Now, I can Shaker here just to have a creature on board. What does waiting get me? I guess waiting gets me Garridan. Which doesn't do a ton, like, probably not gonna find a 2 HP creature to fight. He's can go for Shaker Flame Burst here. And, I mean, if I play my Shaker into that Shaker, then I don't have an answer, so... I guess we just accept maybe one Shaker hits us in the face, and then we can counter Shaker. And if the Shaker lives, then we're looking hot. Command... If that's it, then that's okay. So... What's the answer then? We Salamander? I think that's the only answer I have. Which is fine. And we just save up Faeria for the next turn. So we'll block this Axe Grinder spot, I suppose. Unfortunately, the Shaker dies from this. But that's all I have, right? I can Shaker... I think that's all I have. Just a 2/5 surviving on board, huh? Gary... Yeah, if I leave that guy alive, I don't really have much choice. Okay. Sally's the only answer. Well, we got some buffs. Maybe Crackthorn can do some stuff. I mean, with Crackthorn on board, or with only 2 creatures on board, probably likely we get some stats going. So yeah, it's probably just Crackthorn. What else do we got? I think just Crackthorn. Collect. Can plant you over on this side. See where the pings lie. Yeah, that's sturdy, so we can just stand here and collect, I think. Both are pretty sturdy. I mean, the 4/4 is solid. This means I can potentially double collect if I have the time. And he has no follow-up. Which means I get to do what I want. Which probably means double collecting. I could Seek. This still lets me play Garridan, so I think that's fine. We'll see what we draw from this. I just get the sturdiest thing. Does the 5 power matter? I don't think so. We have so much 2 damage. And so even fighting like 6 HPs, we don't care, so just get the extra health stat, I think. Go for double. And then, do I even need to play this? It plays into AoE. We know that Firestorm exists, so could just not play into that. But on the other hand, maybe I don't care. Might be able to get another. I don't think I want to double collect with this one, but there's an option. Fourth mountain comes down, so Baldurian is a card that exists, so we should save some answers to that. Laya, okay. So Grinder we don't have an answer to right now. We can block with the Willow, which is actually super funny. Now Horsemaster does exist, that's fine. But yeah, Willow looks pretty solid here. Body block with Willow, we got 2 damage to finish. We can just +1. Well, we want to draw like feeds and stuff. I think I like +1 better though. We'll just do that. And then double collect, or we just step back. I don't think it matters too much. I think I can step this to fight Laya. Yeah, this guy we can just step back. That's fine. More Sally targets. Once the Laya's gone, then we have no fear of Death Touch. We can just keep buffing and buffing and buffing and win. Okay, so there is a Horsemaster. I guess... No, I think it was correct to step somewhere. Because it's still quite an investment. Gotta build the double neutral and the Horsemaster. Double Wrath. It's fine, I still get to collect. A huge Salamander here. Yeah, do I want anything else from this? I can +1 Willow, but I gotta step this Willow. I'd rather get a Collector, I think. You smart cookie. That's the sign of a man giving up. Oh, we got the Gargana! Okay, so now we can draw for feeds. Sure. Seek. Willow. Just get the cheap thing. And, Gargana, maybe we pop on this side, can go off and fly, collect. And we'll play out a Firestorm. Not that it really matters. Buff. Does it matter? I want to keep this guy healthy, I guess, so... Does it really matter? Draw last. Alright, I guess we have to go face at some point. Fine. Can do land, dash, no. How do I get a land face? Can I? I cannot. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Do it this way then. So I can step up. So we dump this. Okay. Looks pretty easy from here, and we even got the banquet in hand to go face. Can probably find lethal this turn. 9, I need 3 damage. Okay, maybe not. Not quite. We have... yeah. Not enough. Keep drawing. But we'll go face, I suppose. Big. Alright, so we probably get countered by blue here. Well, I wouldn't say countered, but he's gonna play blue. And then we got the one remaining red list to fight afterwards. So I wonder what this could be. There's a lot of different options in reds, I suppose. But a lot of the main pieces, like all the combat creatures, can't be run. Flameburst and Seifer's Wraths are stretched thin. We go first again, so I can hang on to Seek. This is not as good into blue though, right? We invest quite a bit into that. We'd rather a small starting creature, so I think I could scoop for it. Gary is not bad into Battletoads, I guess. Do we keep Garrett in? I actually don't mind it. We're tossing away 2 3-ofs, so I think we're fine with that. And we don't get a starting creature, so honestly fine. We still get to start with the Shaker. And we probably do still go sides. Even though this is a better Gary spot. Yeah. Going center anyways is pretty predictable that we have Gary. Why else would you go center, especially into blue? Oh, the double Shakers start again! Actually huge. Okay, if Battletoads comes down, then we can just Gary. And that would be like game winning. Yes! GG! Easy game. Look at that. Keeping the Gary into the Battletoad start. Predicted. And we threaten that Blake. Still got 7 Faeria to spend. How do you still have 7 Faeria? Damn. Warrior gonna run away. Okay. So we should defend both sides of our well. We'll just start with a forest. Can Shaker next turn if we want. This guy can step up. This plays into land... No, it doesn't really play into anything. Land Trick Humbling means that he survives on 1 HP and then we Shaker. So pretty cool with that. Oh, wow. Explosive. I think we can freely collect. I mean, it's a pretty good spot. We stopped the land, and my opponent doesn't want to build lands anymore. This requires shakering on the well, but we have a follow-up shaker, so do we care? I think this is fine. We play everything into trade range, do we? This is just such a good collect, because it stops him from collecting. I think we just do this. I'm not looking too bad on collections myself. We still get 6 next turn, if we get full cleared. So yeah, does have to invest that land. Humbling does come down. So is there a second humbling? Because you're not using it here. If it's Aurora, that's even better for me. Surprisingly. Oh, it's a Frogify? Well, that's even better than a humbling. So we do get to Shaker. Too bad I can't Reveler on top of that, but that's okay. Shaker on this side. I think we fill in center space just so we have Salamander flexibility. Yeah, makes sense to me. If we go to this side, then we give him like a Ninja Toad collection spot. So center makes sense just for now. Ooh. Prophet of Tides. Going to try to double collect. Okay. I wonder if I can safely Reveler here. I think I can, because even if Land Trick comes, now it's on 1 HP, very vulnerable. So I think we just Reveler into that, and then pass. Save up for Crackthorn next turn. So what does this mean then? Do I need to +1? So that I can afford to build this forest and step up? No, I'm stupid. I just get that collection anyways next turn. Double feed sitting in hand as well, so we do want to accelerate those forests. Beirut! Oh no. That is accelerating forests, maybe. This costs 4, 3. I get one back from the Reveler. Is this worth it to go... I don't know. Is it worth it to hit this so that I can Wood Alley, Living Willow, feed into Crackthorn to finish? Is that worth it to accelerate my lands now just to get the feed value? And then we lose some Faeria value on this side though. It might be worth it. And then we get more pings hitting these things. I don't get more pings though, because the Wood Alley is on board now. I'm gonna go for it. This is probably stupid. This is probably very stupid. Not a massive fan, I won't lie. And we gotta player turn Quirk now. Okay. I don't really want to feed anything here. It's fine though, since we drew the Gagana, so I don't really care that much. Stop our opponent from collecting there. I mean, it worked out okay. I don't know if it was worth giving up the Faeria value just to do this line. Cause instead I could have just dumped like Crackthorn. Right, I had 7 Faeria. Could have dumped Crackthorn, got more Faeria. Seek, we want to probably taunt left side. I don't think I want to feed anything here. Willow's a great feed target. Maybe we just feed the Willow. We have to build a land for that, but is that more worth it? Maybe. That, or we just block with this. That's our 1 damage we get to find. I don't know, this gives so much Faeria. Do I just go for it? Can always play Wood Ellie. Worst case, I guess. Okay. Okay. Cartographer. We need this guy to die off to get any value out of it. So I almost actually probably wanted to put it up here and just accept the Toad trade because I wanted to die. And I don't really care if this hits anything. We already have the numbers here to clear Beirut. Yeah. Should have just put the 1/1 up. Because then we've got like so many 1 damage pings, we don't even care. Triton Warrior. Alright, didn't find clean answers. Yeah, if this guy was here, I'd be more happy, I guess. So now we just straight trade the Shaker, I guess. Other options are what? We taunt or something. Doesn't really accomplish that much. I think this just hits, and we taunt anyways. Now we found our 2 damage. Look at that. Okay, and then I guess we step back. We'd rather this not get traded. And we'll just pass. We're chilling for a while. Big Tide Lords. Toad runs away. Sally top deck. Crackthorn. Okay. Crackthorn, fine. Probably I want to Crackthorn this side. This means I also want to play this, right? I guess we just put this here. This means I require 1 ping. Do I care that much? I guess I want to draw more feeds. We still have one left. Okay. I think, yeah, we'll dump this. Crackthorn. See where the pings go. Okay. This guy stepped, right? We would like to collect. Unfortunately, this still has 4 HP. And unfortunately, the 1-2 didn't get buffed. Fine. Do I pre-buff? I think we pre-buff. Yeah. You get to collect a little bit longer, that's fine. Pre-buff just to play around the Toad, and like, he can't really do too much to this. Like, you don't want to invest like a Frogify or a Humbling at this low stats. So, should be able to get pretty decent value there. The 4-4 can trade, but we got a lot of 1-1s. Oh.
Would you like some tea?
Alright. Sure, that's okay. We can get an aggro forest with our Wood Alley, taunt, and then clean it up with a Sally. Or Shaker's even pretty big. Draw. Alright. Do we want to Sally over here? We step for sure. Just to collect. I guess Salamander, but then I can't Wood Alley. So maybe I don't. It's an okay Salamander, we get 3 hits. Optionally we just Sally right side. And then trade. And then we win anyways. Do we just win game instead? But Wood Alley accomplishes the same thing, doesn't it? Ah, I think this is just better. Get some value there. I guess we'll step on Mystic Beast spot. It doesn't matter. Oh no, Mystic Beast. It mattered. Whack. We'll fill in this, so you can't go anywhere. Rebler. Wood Alley. More. Alright, so this was the list that he wanted to counter with, which makes sense. We got him. So now the last match should be relatively smooth sailing. No Beirus. Mystic Beast defensive. You smart cookie. I think I just go face. think I don't care too much. Actually, this is a 4-point swing, right? Just do it. Whack. Salamander's a really cool card. The fact it has so much value in it, but the adjacency really restricts where it can go. Or how much damage it can deal. And yet you still get all the value out of it just with hitting like 2 targets. Okay, so 2 neutrals. 3.7, so... I don't know, we'll see. We started with Shaker both times that game, and we were going first, which was solid. I think we can keep this hand. Willow into Tethra's solid. I mean, game winning against red, so we just keep it. We will see what he's got going on. Rush. Brigand. Okay, there's room for more combat creatures. Interesting. We can probably meet... I mean, we got that Tethra. We'll just step up. Mountain, explore. I say we keep stepping. Tethra kind of goes in an awkward spot, but that's okay. Put on the pressure. And then we test if there's Bomb Slinger. Oh wait, I have Wood Ellie. Yeah, but I can't afford that. Is it worth Seek Sheltering? I think so. If we get a dash, that's kind of cool. These aren't great. I guess just Grimguard, and we will Tethra. I guess we can put him here, and that's fine. We needed a collector. Huge! 612. Played a better Tyrion Golem. For like 13. Run, little brigand. Also going up to 5 mountains, potentially. Interesting. So we can't have Firestorm. There's no way there's room for that, so... I think I'm pretty safe to play into Firestorm things. Fly this guy off, just dump a Grimguard for now. Keep land building, I guess. We could build here. Future Sally spots. $16 Faeria. Am I gonna get meteored? Guess that's something to watch out for, huh? So no Firestorm, but Meteor is an issue. Takes a hit to play Ulani. And Baldurion, okay. Could get a proc. We did give him corrupt lands. Now everything comes down. Is Bulgarian a mech? No. Oh, Sally! Honestly, ideally we want to hit this so we can Sally here, pop the shield, kill the Bulgarian, that's the most important. And then that looks like the line, we don't have anything else to do. Double taunt this guy. Seems okay. Yeah. Can't play anything else in there. That's fine. Whack, whack. Don't have to worry about Bulgarian. We can keep building lands, I guess, if we want. I could also try to set up a Wood Ellie on left side, though. I think Wood Ellie is likely to come down, so we can just do that. Aggro Mountain, though. Doesn't matter. It's not like we're losing this. Crackthorn has a lot of good matchups. Detonate! Big. So our 8/8 dies here. So this is mono red mechs. Oh, finds a shaker. Okay. Pretty good.
Installing updates.
Yeah, it takes that trade. That's pretty solid. That's a good setup. And just pass from there. Yeah, good. Alright. So probably I want to deal with the captain. I am going to be in danger pretty soon. If, I guess there is... Maybe there is no meteor. This is just mechs. Yeah, there's no meteor. We don't have to worry about that. If we buff, then we can +1 Willow, I guess. So that's fine.
Installing updates.
Yeah, we got a collector. Okay. Invests the detonate. Cool with me. Alright, he managed to clear a big chunk of the boards. Not bad. But now we get to... Oh, we don't get to feed this turn, sad. 2 neutrals. Is that a Horse Master? Am I afraid of Horse Master? I mean, there's no reason not to play around it. I guess Cannoneer blocks my collection then. We saw Ulani. Right, so I don't think there's Horse Master then. There's Ulani and another legendary. Maybe just Laya? Oh, into second feeds. Do Do I need to do that? I guess we draw first. Like, I don't have to Willow Feed here. I could wait. Maybe I get Salamander value in the future. We want to... Oh, I can't afford this, though, so sure, we'll do it. Double Shaker. I do have to put this in range, which I guess is fine. Now we just, what, hope Crackthorn pings hits the 2-2? In which case, what do I do with this Crackthorn? I want to keep it out of range, right? Yeah, I think we have to keep it out of range. Not lucky. Not fantastic. Finds 7 damage. A clean 7 damage. I don't know. Did I even have to Crackthorn here? Gives me a collector, I guess. Like what? We lose 2 pings, which doesn't matter that much. We lose a buff also. I guess as a 5/6, maybe it's easier to just kill. Like you can just follow up Shaker. So this way we at least clear the Brigand. Clear the Brigand, we get a collector. Oh, he's finding a different clear. Okay. But that costed 4. 6. Got to... Oh! We got hooked. Okay. That was solid. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty huge, actually. Debating just Wood Ellie to block and then we can Salamander after. I don't want him to get the aggressive land. I think Shaker is like not great value. All I have else is Salamander. I could draw here. Let's see, I go down to 2. Next turn I'm guaranteed 6. I think we can draw. I don't know if we have a better answer though. Okay. Doesn't feel the best. But I'll play that. I don't think I can play Reveler. Then I can't afford my 6-drop. If only I could put it on right side, then I would play it so we can collect Shaker. But yeah, not worth playing it here. That's a Seifer. It's a pretty sad Salamander. Draw for feed. I have 6 minutes left, damn. Actually not in a great spot. Should probably watch that time bank a little bit. We're gonna have a very interesting third match if it gets to that. I just need an answer to this Seifer. Flamethrower. Okay, so it was Laya. Four. Let's just play Crackthorn and see where the pings go. Okay, not quite big enough, but that's okay. Play around hook. That's not playing around hook, Moon. Yeah, it is. It's still playing around hook. Is it? We get flame bursted? Second flamethrower. I like it. Alright, pressure's on. We're in a very bad spot now. I think we shake her. I don't know. Can't afford my 6 drop next turn. So Seifer's Wrath plus Hook is pretty good for him. That's game winning. So he can hook this. Kill it. Hits and drops the cannon carrier. Big. Ah, we did find that, but that's not enough. 7 to my face this turn. I'm dying. But we gotta play fast, because if we lose this one, we have 5 minutes to work on the next one. Oh my god, what the turnaround. Probably... I probably should have stepped back and taunted. So Flame Burst lethal now. Bomb Slinger face. So there is Slinger. Finds the clear with the mech. Sick. Okay. Keeping things interesting then. We got 5 minutes to win this match, and we are playing... I don't remember. Mechs? Yes. Alright. This is your time, Zarak. Don't let us down. So this one should be pretty reasonable to pilot. Bomb Slinger to watch out for. Bomb Slinger to watch out for. That's like the only tricky cards. And then just regular mech things. There's Hook. Yeah, there is Hook. There's Baldurion. Okay. Baldurion and Hook to watch out for. No Meteor. Alright, 5 minutes easy. He's got Flamethrower as well, so I could hang on to Wrath. Unlikely he keeps it, but I mean, it's worth maybe having, but then I don't have a starting creature maybe. This list I think is a little bit light on starting creatures, so that could be risky. I think we have plenty of removal tools, and he's going second. Flamethrower is a long way off. We don't have to worry about it. Okay, our lucky Shaker starts. Double Shaker starts, I should say. We've won every game so far with it. Actually, though. Shaker Wrath. So next, I think I'm just drawing. I don't think I need a desert. I could go double collect, I guess. If I'm comfortable in winning in that amount of time. I could go threaten this side. This is a decision to make, so... let's travel this way. Flamethrower? Okay. Does have hook now, so we gotta be careful about that. Let's draw. Think we cap 10? Just to play around him getting to hook face. If this lives, I think I'm comfortable with collecting. Okay. That guy's here. Which is fine for now. I will collect here. So now we just line up our cards. Don't care too much. Pass. So if this gets hooked, I'm not like super sad. Maybe I shouldn't have built that neutral though. Because that means he can hook and collect actually. Which is good for him. I think next turn we Shaker. Can I detonate stuff? Probably can. Here, Shaker. Cannon carrier double detonates. It's expensive. I can't afford that. 11, 12, 13. Okay. Shaker 1. If that gets hook-shotted, that's fine. You might suggest going aggro because of time bank, but I think this match is just won by playing our game plan, slowly collecting. Ooh, we got hooked. So that's getting detonated. Wrath. Flamethrower follow-up here is awful. Okay. Hit. I kind of want to Flame Burst Wrath, I think. Just Wrath. Does Detonate do anything? Double Detonate does not. Double Detonate kind of does, but kind of not. Here, double creature. Draw last. Generally, first mech player to make a move is at a disadvantage, because then the other one can explode all over them. Okay. We take these. Okay, double collector's fine. Then we can cannon carrier detonate, I think. Oh, shaker? Does that change? I don't think so. Yeah. This gives us collections, then we can shaker follow up. We've seen like double wrath, I think, so far.
Updates.
Might pre-buff. Oh, huge. Okay, good setup. Got an airbot detonate, clutch in case he decides to race. This looks like a hellfire to me. And that looks like a GG. You smart cookie. Alright. Didn't need the 5 minutes after all. Detonate for the lethal. Okay. Zara keeping us on our toes. Not gonna clean sweep with the Crackthorn. Alright. That was an exciting one though. Loved that match. Well played to Zarak. And we're gonna move on. Alright. Welcome back everyone to the Seifer Seasonal Cup. This is the semifinals against Bamster. Oh. Interesting. Somebody had a similar idea, huh? Interesting. Well, this makes me happy. 4 red decks into 4 yellow decks? That looks tasty. I will take those. So we want to ban probably... I mean, I don't know. Am I even scared of anything? I'm so good! This is Husk. This is the only one that I can really tell, and I don't care too much about Husk. I think Mex is probably weaker to Husk. Krog's weak to Husk. Actually, maybe I have a couple things not good into Husk. Do I actually ban Husk? No. So, this tells me, though, that I probably want to save Reds or Crackles for it. Yeah, I mean, Flyers is just so much more oppressive, I think. We probably want to hit that one. Or like a Monstrosity or something. I think 2.8 is my Flyers. I can't remember now. 2.8 or 2.9, something like this. I'm thinking about... I know he's got like a Mistral Guide list. Which I don't particularly like Mistral Guide. I don't even think it really matters. to be honest. Is Husk the worst for me then? Since I've only got like one list probably that can fight it. Maybe he bans Krog though. Actually, no, if I'm Bamster, I'm not banning Krog. Okay, we're locking in this one. We ban the combat, that one makes sense. So we'll save maybe Crackles for this. Can try. I say Krog to start is probably one of the weaker lists. And we just see what he starts with. Makes sense to me. I guess Krog... depends what happens. Might be able to pull something off, but I think Krog will be... meh. It's a dice roll with this one. My heart told me to go for the 2.9, so hopefully this one was the correct decision. I couldn't entirely tell you why. It's close to flyer numbers. I think maybe Mistral Guide is a little bit threatening because I've got some slower lists, so the land count doesn't matter as much maybe, and it's just sending stuff to mobile locations that I can't deal with some of my lists. He started with Husk, right? I didn't pay attention. Again. Once again. Okay, we got Krog's Dinner into Meteor. I probably keep the Meteor here. Ogre Battler not great into flyers. I think we want to maybe find like Hellfire. Wait, if he played Husk... Oh, if you're playing Husk, it actually doesn't matter. Demon Wing still exists. Let's just toss. I think. Bold Bargainer will work, because this lets us build up to that Meteor. Alright. Yeah, so game plan is just gonna be building a mountains to face. Meteor. This definitely... I think this is Husk. I'm pretty sure. In other news, if you guys didn't hear, Versus Evil crumbled, which is the parent company to Faeria recently. Oh. Is he playing the Lizard Husk? Okay, I'm a little bit more scared then. Ooh. Let's get this out of our hand. I want to be able to play Krog. Do I play this? It gets mobility tricked? Let's see. He needs to play two... Oh wait, no, I always draw Krog. We dump this out of the hand and then we play a card. Yeah, so Versus Evil, the parent company, crumbled. Not really sure what's... like who the publisher of Faeria is gonna be. Somebody asked in the chat. It sounded like... maybe I should have played Bold Bargainer? No. Because we still have that Krog. Because I don't want Bold Bargainer to hit these targets. But we have so many cards in hand. It's more likely it hits the other ones. But yeah, seems like Faeria is okay. Or Abraham. But was interesting news. I think we go Krog, our dinner, and then Ogre Dance. Maybe we Ogre Dance here. This might be reasonable to do. I'm confident. Sad. I wanted to gamble. So the reason I do the lands this way is so that I have a taunting space, and just a space in general that he can't step on. Like, the center space is maybe good for Garridan, and that's it. Oh, maybe Magnus too. But Magnus doesn't care about the mountain. Another 5 attack, another, the first. 5 deserts next turn. It's okay, we'll be fine. But yeah, Ogre Battlers I suppose can't taunt as effectively, since they get sent back with Champion. Do I have 4 cards in hand? Let me count. What? Oh, that was from the merch. I don't know why I was surprised. And we were at 12 HP already. Not great. Krog. That's all I'm playing. So, better payoff. We get hit in the face for 7 next turn. I don't know what else I can do here though. That's about it. We just pray for Meteor. So no movement trick here, since we moved the 3/3 there. I gotta deal with all 3 of those creatures. I don't think I can do that with a single card. Next turn we're on 8. I guess I can play 2 things, technically. Great Meteor location. Oh no. Okay. That's over now. That's too bad. Okay, so we'll play Crackthorn into this, I think. Magnus.
Let's be friends.
Hooray! Yay! Really likes that. Really likes hitting the same card twice. This archetype. I swear there's some hidden RNG that Abraham's not telling us. Already discounted cards are like magnets. Okay, well that one was pretty unlikely. So, first game loss, out of the way. We'll counter with Crackthorn. I think I don't want to play Max into this, because it clutters my hand. I mean, Storyteller's pretty good for me, though. Because Max is all about combo. We want more cards in hand, so then we just have to worry about the Merchant. Maybe it's not that bad. But I'm kind of feeling Crackthorn. He's got the fairies going now. Yeah, Bamster wasn't playing fairies before. I think he's taken a page out of Lizard's deck. That worries me now. At least the fairies... He needs, like, storyteller with it. Because otherwise he risks ping damage. Yeah, I think we'll play Crackthorn. So typically the Crackthorn list, in my old lineups, I would bring this as a specific Flyers counter. So, looking pretty cool on that one. But the mechs, that's also a Flyers counter. So unless he's got some weird yellow list in this. Maybe Yellow Rush? If he has a Rush deck, then that's a little bit spooky. Should I prepare for a Rush? I don't think he has Rush. Well, maybe. 2.8, right? Because if I'm predicting there's a Yellow Rush deck, then I could save the Crackthorn. Wait, Crackthorn's not even... Crackthorn's good against Yellow Rush, right? It's okay, because we got the taunts. Early taunts is really greedy land counts, but taunts are huge into Yellow Rush. Because they rely on that haste. Unless he's gone for a different type of Yellow Rush without haste. I don't think he has, though. Bamster doesn't strike me as a Yellow Rush player. Plays Husk, he probably has like 2 Husk lists. No. Only one deck had neutrals. Definitely has 2 Flyers. I don't know. It's possible there's a Rush. Mechs probably does pretty poor into Rush. I think Crackles would be the best. But I think we will just go with this. I'm not going to predict the Rush. I don't think he has it. Do I have to worry about Nightmare? Does that exist in this list? I don't think so. But I should be a little bit careful. Not pooling all eggs into one basket. Shaker start again? OP? So Tethra not good into this matchup. We'll toss this. Reveler starts excellent into Shaker. Or Reveler into Salamander now. Solid. And yeah, this will play huge into those fairies too. Even just putting the second mountain provides a threat that Shaker might exist, so we can't just dump the fairy without the storyteller. And he dumps the storyteller already. Is this a demon wrangler? Double collection. Okay. So yeah, I think we have to... As much as I want a forest here so I can mount an opposite side and do some stuff, I think this just makes sense to threaten fairy. Play around Soul Drain? Can I afford Shaker next turn? Yeah. I think this makes sense because we get both on one side. I think it's pretty likely we're playing Shaker. Like, pretty soon. Maybe next turn. But I play the second one in case Soul Drain. double Soul Drain? Okay. We played around it, and that's not bad. Pretty solid. So I could hang on to Shaker here. I give up a collection for it, but he hasn't played Faeria yet. I don't know. What's the play? I think I want more Shaker value, right? We take away one collection by playing this. Is that important? He has so much Swarm, I don't think it matters, but we lose one collection. I think I just want more damage on my Shaker. We're gonna hold it. Yeah, getting the one ping on that merchant's pretty solid. We can continue to hold Shaker. Can't do too much with it right now anyways. So just dump a Willow. Step back. Pass. Play out of Mobility Trick. I know the Lizard list runs like a 1 of Flash Wind, so it does exist. I expect this is kind of a Bamser homebrew though. Frankenstein's off of Lizard list. Steps up. Second merchant, more Shaker value. We are gonna brick a card here, so we can't top deck the second Shaker here, unfortunately. But Crackthorn's still huge when it comes up. It might even be worth Salamandering here. I'm not sure. We only had 2. I'd rather a little bit more value into this matchup, probably. But I also don't want to step this in range. Invest the Storyteller. Bye, Shaker. Okay, so we only have 1 Shaker left in the list. I don't think it's appropriate to Storyteller here. Wow, I lost 2 Salamanders though, and a Shaker. That's insane. So we only have 1 Salamander available. So we do have to be careful about how we use that. I can play 2 6-drops. Salamander, Shaker. Don't need the Shaker still. So what am I playing then? Could dump a Living Willow here. Does that accomplish anything? Could dump a Silent Warrior there, then he double trades maybe. I would rather a taunt so that he can't mobility around me. Because as long as the taunt's there, I'm not afraid of this dying maybe. Soul Drain's definitely a thing that can come. I think I'm just gonna dump the Willow. Yeah, pass for now. Losing these cards is actually insane. We We have 1 Shaker left in the list. And 2 Crackthorns. That is my deck weight that's left. Or my win conditions. I guess Gary's pretty huge too. Yeah, so we have answers. Seek Shelter can nab something pretty big too. There's champion number 1. He's going for the hit. Damn. Buddy, invest the Soul Drain here instead of on the Reveler. So that is not bad. Give me the next Shaker, that would be huge. Gary is pretty cool here too. No. Okay, so I want a Salamander. Shaker. Do I want a Salamander? Shaker. I could go here, Salamander. Then we get less Shaker value. Shaker, Salamander, Crackthorn, left side maybe. 12, I need a 3-drop, I don't have... Surely I Shaker. This is as good a Salamander as any, I think. This is bad. Hit him. Oh, we got it. That was so unnecessarily risky. That was so unnecessarily risky. But I wanted it. Wait, is this the summon adjacent to friendly creatures yellow cards? Is there anything off Merchant? Oh, Twin Soul. Yucky. That's fine. He is no longer collecting. Unless he's got something. Okay. So not too bad for me then. And we find the Maj. Can't play it here. I need to double neutral, I guess. I could Forest, but then I have to use a buff. I kind of want this as a heal. So I think we're forced to double neutral, unfortunately. That's fine. We trade. Trade. I'd like to set up another creature. Can I do that? I want to play Shaker, which means no other creature. Ah, that's so sad. It's okay, we're double collecting. I mean, this has to happen. Yeah. I think it just has to be this way. We shake her because that deals with the collector. Get this on 2 HP, but we don't have any salamanders left, so it doesn't matter. 4, 5, 6. Maybe we should even heal. I think I do want to step here. 4, 5 damage. No, we can't possibly find lethal here. There is a 1 of Wind Soldier in Lizard's list. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think he can find a lethal here, reasonably. So we save that heal so that we have extra Faeria to use for next turn. Maybe we get some plays where we can Wood Ellie into Feed the Forest, and we need that Faeria. We could do like a Mage play on the Reveler. Could do a Mage play on the Living Willow. We need feed for that though, I don't have enough. Maybe if I can cash in on the Reveler, but I don't think he's gonna let me take that. The land structure is almost a little bit unfortunate. It would have been lovely to have a mountain that side. Smile, so he does have the champion now. Can go back and collect, I suppose. Which is pretty good. I need a taunt, probably. No way, really? I think the collection was huge for him. I guess that means I can body block, but... Alright. So we do need to take a heal. I need to get access to my feeds. I think we can do this. And then body block. Now, I haven't seen any card from him, but maybe I play around Firestorm by hitting this in. Lovely to have the 5-3, but... I don't know, maybe I just do this one. So that hits, then we slap down... Do I slap down a 5-drop and play into Royal Judge? I think this hits. Maybe I just Living Willow. How do I deal with that then? This obviously stabs. I think I need to keep my creatures healthy. I think that's a little bit important. I'll heal. Unfortunately, I really want to feed this Living Willow, but I don't know what choices I have. So he's got the second champion in hand. He can just swivel this way. But not much I can do about that. If that does happen, at least we get full feed value. Yeah, the 5-drops are just a little bit spooky because of Royal Judge. I don't think I want to play these. We line up the damage numbers of 5 with these guys, which is solid. Good enough. Where does he play the champion, though? I guess left side. Let's see, he's played 2 champions, right? No, 1 champion? Yeah, I guess only 1 champion so far. There is another one coming. Maybe, can we Maj? We might be able to. Oh, give me that last shaker. No, do I have shakers? Oh. So I can cash Maj, which I think is good. We don't deal with the fairy then. But maybe we keep this Living Willow alive to taunt. Even though I really wanted to feed. Can take this trade. Oh, I could take this trade. Move here. I guess I could just feed that way. Don't get the cash. I don't get to feed this way, but that's okay. I think this is fine. So then we just stay there. Wind Soldier is lethal, but I don't think he has enough. He needs Wind Soldier plus Champion. Oh, I guess if there's a Flash Wind, he has enough. We'll see. Would love some taunts. Was this the correct play? I could have gotten some cash from hitting. But I only would have had 4 extra to work with here, and then what? I play nothing? Yeah, I think this was fine. We get a sturdy 4-5 to block, which I think is important. Wait, you had it? Or are you just lining something up? Okay. Did not have. Garbage. Found a taunt. So we had to take this one, I think. Feed. Do I feed Reveler? This would give me a lot. Gives me 9. I think it's better. This would give me, what, 7? Is the 2 extra mattering? I have nothing to play is the thing. We seek first to see how expensive a card we need. Pfft. Okay. Fine. Shaker too late. Just drop that. It's not as weak into Royal Judge. I need to top deck a heal. Did I even want to play this? Don't know. Second husk is played, so I'm dead if I don't find an answer. Or a heal or something. And I think that's just gonna be it. Because, I mean, I have one heal left. I mean, we can find it, I guess. We'll lose the collector. Which is fine. Blocks that husk. That's not a heal. So... Right, I don't even have the Faeria for Shaker if I wanted it. Alright, he takes it. Fine, we'll give it to him. We're gonna sweep now. With the mechs. Mechs can do it. That's unfortunate. There was probably some misplays here. I missed a lot of collections on left side. Moon spent all his money on Faeria, can't afford indoor heating. True. All those cosmetics. Yeah, it's like, what's the temperature now? The sun's up. It's still minus 15. Okay, minus 14. My heaters were not built for the... We don't typically get this cold of weather. We're getting like, what is it? Arctic currents or something. Arctic wind flows. We're not completely up north. Even though we call ourselves the Great White North, eh? But typically our winters here are like... maybe -4. Maybe that's about it. Here in BC at least. If you go farther up north in Canada, or even to the east, like Alberta, it gets pretty cold. I think in Alberta it was like -20 or -30. I have some family there. What is Alberta? Is -31 in Calgary, Alberta. Fantastic. Though eerily enough, we have like 0 snow on the ground. It snowed once, a few days ago, but it was a little bit too warm, so it all basically went away. There's a tiny little bit left. Bam, sir! We need to have a time bank for breaks. Can we incorporate the time bank into breaks? We thought we dodged the winter or the cold season this year because it was super warm December, and then like how long ago was that? I don't know, a few days ago, like January 10th. Bam. Hell froze over. I have my heaters on full blast. Okay. It's mechin time. The fairies are really scary. They're such early pressure. But we do have Flame Burst and Seifer's Wrath things now. Actually, what is in this list? Do we have both? Do we have both? Burst? Burst and Wrath? Let me check. I don't even think I have the deck list saved. Oh, this is a lizard list. I can search it on the hub. Shaker starts. Never let me down. I mean, this is still solid for similar reasons. I don't think we keep Junk Feed. I guess Junk Feed's really good. I mean, we're playing combo. We play Shaker and then Airbot's a solid keep, maybe. Yeah, let's just keep this. Oh, we're going second. Merchant. Great. Give me cards to play. No, not those ones. Okay, give me cards to play. He's thinking about it, so we're gonna get some good stuff. Oh, the mechs! He gave me all the mechs. Honestly, do we play Forgeling? It's not very good. This also plays into Royal Judge once again. We could play nothing. I guess I could play an Explore so I don't brick. Is it worth playing Forgeling? Like, I auto-lose to Royal Judge. It's so bad into Champion. I probably just save. Yeah, I think we just save our Faeria. He knows I have the Slinger, so he can play around that. Not sure what I'm playing next turn, though. If he doesn't play a 1 HP, Shaker's like, eh. It's okay still, I guess. What else do I play? But Forgeling's so expensive. It looks kind of okay on paper, but you don't see this in mechs. I mean, 5 HP is such a bad number in this game. Unless you're an Ancient Boar, or playing other Beastmaster things. Because you get a lot of synergy with those, and you're weak to green anyways, you don't really care. He's going face with that guy. Okay. Shaker Wrath is a thing. Wait, no way you go face when you know I have Shaker. I mean, Bomb Slinger. So probably double collector here. Looks okay. Didn't see the Flash Wind last game. Might not have it. But again, it was a one of. He got through most of his deck last game, though. If I have to take a risk, I think I can ignore Flash Wind. Worst case in this match. So if we can maintain double collections for as long as possible, that's cool. I don't think this guy's going face anytime soon, so desert here, we can drop a sturdy fairy. Build up some cards. Map dealer 5/2. Plus the husk. Not as happy stepping into that. Detonate's not bad. Costs 4. We have 3. I actually have 4. Can junk feed on top. It's not awful. It's not like the most exciting detonate, but we clear the sides for 4 and then dump junk feet. Get a 3/3 out of trade range. Not technically out of trade range. Champion comes down. We're a little sad. But we do get to double collect with this play. I think it's solid. Is it though? I could. It's so likely he has champion, right? He's only got 2 cards. Okay, I think we're invested in this play though. Because optionally I could just do the fairy, maybe try to threaten this side. I don't think I can though, because he just hops here, blocks the collection. Yeah. Steps in trade range anyway, so we can slinger that. He doesn't run Spirit Theft, so the 2 HP is not going to really matter. 5/2 though does matter, because that trades champion stats. Did he forget that I had Bomb Slinger? Unless he finds a clear to right side, but don't see how he can. I guess Desert Twister? Didn't see Twister or Flashwind last game. Oh, he's going face? So I don't have to build land at least. So not clearing the airbot, interesting. That means I get a 4/4. That doesn't seem like the right play. Could Flame Burst instead, if I want it. But I mean, getting the Bomb Slinger as a 5/2 now while I have the Baldurion, or the other guy, it's not bad. I'll clear Husk. So I have an option to go +1 Flame Burst Fairy instead. Is that better? So then we just follow up Bomb Slinger next turn? Because here's what I'm thinking. I play Bomb Slinger, he Soul Drains, he goes face, I don't have an answer. So maybe this is all a bait. So maybe this is just the play. Because we can still afford our guy next turn. I think this is the play. We block the collection. This can get soul drained. That's okay. 4-4. Should have a pretty convincing double collection next turn, so we can double neutral and slinger if we need to. And with the 1-1 on board, that gives us the extra stats to clear champion. So if he decides to just simply block, do I want my neutral here or here? Well, I want it here, but here or here. I guess the defensive land is probably better. Since he's flyers, he doesn't care about lands to step 1. But at least the 4-4 gives him something to think about. He goes back and value trades maybe, and then we top deck Shaker. If he goes back and value trades, we get a free collection. Which is cool. Boss without hitting, so I just get to boost this to 5-5 stats now? Crazy. Oh. Is Hellfire worth it? I think Forgeling might be okay here now. Or is he planning to mobility trick this? Hit my 1-1? So I could +1 Hellfire. What does that achieve? Not a whole lot. But where do I put the Forgeling then? This becomes a 3-6. I don't think Hellfire achieves too much. Don't want this to get combat hit. Well, he has to build a lot of lands for this, though. I think that's fine. We take this collect. I think we will Forgeling. I just don't know where. This is gonna sidestep. Maybe just here. +1. Because now a 3-6 is pretty solid. That I'm cool with. There's one merchant card left unknown. Could be something like Twin Soul maybe. That Airbot's lived so long. He had an opportunity to clear this too. Earlier in the match. I just got +2/+2 for free. Very cool. And now he has to invest the Soul Drain into it. I like seeing that. So here, if he wants to take the trade on the 1-1, we're Regardless what happens, I can double neutral Slinger, which is very good. And we still get a 5-2 out of it. Because that Soul Drain came there, it's not coming down on the junk feed. And we just have a casual 9-10 Shaker sitting here. Okay, so he is going to make us play in range of the Shaker, though. But again, he has to build the land for it. Do I care? Could just stand here, though, and then do a cannon carrier thing. I do want my 5-2. What's better? I'm taking a lot of pings. We get a double collector this side, though. But it's super easy for him to just... Yeah, he does get to just double collect by hitting. So maybe we stand here. Maybe I casually... I do 2 neutrals. Maybe Cannon Carry wants to go somewhere else. Build a mountain here, perhaps? We will just do this. That's fine. Build up more resources so we can hellfire some stuff. This gives him less collections. I mean, unless he goes to collect there. It's like 2 movement tricks to go face, then I guess that's possible. Double champion. Now I have no healing in the deck, so he hits me once here. I am in a lot of danger. So now I'm on 5 HP. So I don't know. Maybe this wasn't the play. We'll find out. The other play just felt kind of... Maybe it was okay? I don't know. Just gets to double collect. I don't know. Am I dead? Maybe I'm just dead. Do I build a land and Slinger? This probably comes back. He has lethal with movement, Soul Drain. Hellfire doesn't do anything. I mean, nothing does anything though. Maybe just Slinger? Can I better defend with a cannon carrier? I have to like build a land or something. Alright, if he has it, he has it, I guess. If only I had like one more. Yeah, I don't know what the line is. If he has it, he has it. played like 2 soul drains. Should have been keeping count. Ah, he's got Nightmare. Okay. Alright. Yellow too good. Red's unable to defeat. Interesting. There's probably some things I could have done differently, I guess, with the mechs. This Ground Shaker was just sitting here for a while, not providing a threat. So he could have stepped up earlier. Champions are rough. Pretty tough to deal with. So I was debating banning the Husk list, but Bamster upgraded. He got a better list. Very cool. I played that Husk list. It seems pretty strong. So Bamster's gonna move on to finals, and we'll try and catch that, cast that one. All right, welcome back, everyone. This is the Seifer Seasonal Cup, first tournament of 2024. The finals are Bamster versus Mardis. We saw one less from Bamster in the last series. Mardis has been on the other end of the bracket, so we haven't been paying attention to him. Looks like he's also brought a Crackthorn list. Double reds. A lot of red for Bamster to fight through. So definitely Mardis has the advantage. Just looking from it. Gonna ban that Husk list. Might have seen our matches earlier. Had quite the struggle with it. Gonna get that one out of here. So we're gonna get to see a little bit of the rest of Bamster's lineup. Now, I think similar to our decision from the last round, I don't think it matters too much which one Mardis bans. They're all yellow. His red lineup should be able to beat it. This is what I said as well, but didn't happen. Sometimes Merchant gets... Merchant's a very random card. Sometimes it wins you games on the spot. Sometimes it loses you games on the spot. I think it often all comes down to Merchant. Many games. But I will put some blame on myself as well in those past matches. I think there are some plays we could have done a little bit better. But we'll see if Mardis can pull this one off in our stead. Did we pick the red list? Red list to start? Okay, we got an angry list. Bamster with a Nightmare as well. So Nightmare seen in the last deck with Husk. Again seeing Nightmare. I'm curious why he's running so many Nightmares. This is typically not a card you see in competitive. Just because Yellow has access to really efficient power stats, they don't need Nightmare, it's super expensive. But we see it in both games. And who knows, it might pay off in this match right here to fight Firebringers in the future. Can never get anything he says. We can start with a Fnatic. That is okay. Mardis, interestingly, is going double neutral start, so we see there's a fire elemental. It looks like we're going to try to accelerate our mountains pretty quickly. Down one side, and we got the fire elemental to help with that. Drops the fire elemental already, so I see what he was going for here. Wants to get the fire elemental going, because we wanted to play this turn 1, I guess. To get that Axe Grinder spot. Bamster going to stop the more aggressive Axe Grinder space. Dump the Wind Soldier. Fnatic onto the land, and look at that. Bamster complaining we don't have a start. Okay, so Axe Grinder pretty solid, plus Seifer's Wrath. We have the option to double collect if we want, or start going more aggressive. And I imagine he will just start marching aggressive. Bamster, no pickups here. Solid. Are we gonna see Nightmare? I don't think so. Kinda wanna save these for Firebringers. We just hope that we top deck something next turn. Nightmare does a couple things. Takes away potential double collection, and also takes away a potential aggro land. But since we're... I guess he doesn't know that we're playing Angry yet. Yeah, doesn't quite know. If we knew that this was for sure Angry, we know that there's going to be a lot of Swarm in the deck. So killing creatures isn't that good. We could also fill in this space, but no, we are going to go for the Nightmare here. Okay. We're feeling desperate. Martis can +1 into War Beast. Now with that picked up Horsemaster. Able to provide a threat to face. Double Soul Drain. I don't particularly like that. That requires a +1. We're away from champion. Takes 2 cards. But we go for it, and it looks like Martis doesn't exactly have a follow-up play. Maybe we +1 Hate Seed, but probably I just draw here. Because there's a lot of, again, there's a lot of Swarm in this archetype. Maybe it's likely we find something. No, we are going to go for the Hate Seed. Wants to maintain that initiative. Bamster top decking Soul Drain. That's the 3rd copy of Soul Drain. And it looks like we're gonna Horsemaster. Still has the option to double collect if he wants it. But I like the Horsemaster, I think. It's a little bit awkward. We don't get double collection though. I almost would have liked maybe double neutral. So that we could have a double collecting Horsemaster, and then we threaten the X-Render spot. We saw 2 Soul Drains already, and a Wind Soldier. I wouldn't really be playing around the 3rd copy. I think the land investment was fine, but he does have it, so maybe that land build pays off. Soul Drain +1 Manta Rider. Looks alright. But where to put it? This Manta Rider is going to get hugely punished. Because of that Bomb Slinger sitting in hand. Unless he puts it on the left side. So he could be calculating the numbers. And you can play around the Bomb Slinger if you do play it on B1 here. Which I think... you don't get the champion then. Next turn. So he does get to sidestep and hit. So I don't know, do you play around that? Maybe you don't. Bomb Slinger is hugely punishing here. And you know that it's Angry, so... Mono red Angry... I think Bomb Slinger is a reasonable predict at this point. So I probably would put the Manta Rider here on B1. We'll accept a 4 damage face hit. It's fine. Maybe we, I don't know what's in Bamster's list, but maybe we top deck like Flash Wind or something. Yeah, so here it looks like easy +1. Bomb Slinger into value trades.
Let's explode together.
And then top deck the Mistral Guides, not playable right now. Into that already value traded Hate Seed. Looks like the 4-cost 4/4 paid off. Was able to provide a lot of pressure. Takes a draw. Fair enough. We're on our 5 deserts. Next turn anyways. But this looks like probably the end. I don't know if Bamster has enough tempo to come back. And we got a 2-cost Hate Seed already. We can just dump it. Keep applying the pressure. Bamster's got nothing to fight this with. Soul Pact, would have liked to pick that up earlier to stay in the game, but not gonna happen. Just gonna play some cards, I guess. He had the option there to champion plus emissary. I would have done the same thing, but he's just gonna surrender. Okay. Alright, Marta's taking victory 1, and he very easily could sweep this whole thing. Like I said, red pretty solid into yellow, so... maybe Merchant was the ban after all to remove that RNG. I think that's always something to consider in tournaments. In a game where maybe players are playing on the top of their skill levels, banning the most RNG heavy list is probably the way to go. Like, players will typically auto-ban Krog or Disciple, just because it's all about that, do you get the card or do you not get the card? And yeah, the rest of Bamster's lists are probably playing pretty fair. We've got maybe Spirit Theft that can cheat some things. Spirit Theft might be a nightmare to deal with as Martis. Gotta be careful of those bomb slingers. So that's really all I could see from Bamster that might be able to get him back. Got some sneaky Spirit Thefts. I don't know, yellow's pretty strong. Yellow can beat red. Yellow definitely the strongest of the 4 colors currently. There's just so much it can do, and typically you'll often hear me saying red is the counter, but yellow very much can beat those red decks. Sunsilk Fairy in this list as well. How did you fit all of these cards? I saw Champion, Soul Drain, and Sunsilk Fairy in this list, as well as the Husk list. How did you manage? Must be some strange numbers in here. Unless those are the only 3 cards that cross over, I guess. Double neutral start again. We did have the Explorer into Fire Elemental, but wants to hang on to this to get the Mountain up more aggressive. This is like old playing of Faeria where, I mean, like if you look at the starter decks, they're like 2 Mountain counts, so you just go neutrals all the way down. And if you have neutrals to play early, then that's solid. We do get Soul Drained. Sometimes pre-campfiring to play around Soul Drain is a idea, and Martis could have done it that turn too because he had the Explorer. So maybe missed opportunity there. But we still get a super aggressive start with that Fire Elemental accelerating into Spite Sprite on the well. Picked up a second Soul Drain again. Bamster's like top ticking all the Soul Drains. Crazy. I think we're gonna maybe go face and Soul Drain the 5-2. Soul Drain on 5-2 makes sense. Yeah, I mean, sure. Seems alright. I would have preferred to stand on the center space though, so that we can... we seem to be going for a race here, right? So if we're on center, we can step back out of mountain range. Now, Martis can dump a creature here and we can't dodge it. So I think a little bit of a mistake there. Looks like it's not going to matter though. Martis picked up a second Bomb Slinger, which isn't going to help. So pretty brutal hands from Martis, honestly. I probably want to take a draw. Again, because Spamster decided to step here, we can maybe find a creature to fight with. But maybe he's not as confident. We're just gonna Bomb Slinger it potentially if we don't find an answer. The mountain's interesting though. this is gonna make our lands pretty slow. I get wanting the aggressive mountain, but I probably would have preferred double neutral here. I don't know. And the race is on! Oh, we did find Fire Elemental. So we could +1 into Fire Alley. That's alright. I was thinking of building a mountain. I really like Fire Alley. Because Fire Alley just provides another body on the board for free, and we get a collector out of it too. And the 3/1 steps back, so he's in Horse Master range. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't Fire Alley. That just seems obvious. I guess because it's out of range, but it doesn't matter. We literally get it for free. Yeah, I think he just didn't see it.
Embrace the wild wind.
Probably wouldn't have mattered here, since we got that barter into Seifer's Wrath. A Fire Alley only able to take out one thing. We could have taken out the Kaleem, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Would we have had enough for the other guy? No, we were on 7. Would have had 8 if we collected. +1 Bomb Slinger? Yeah, we would have had enough for both, but can't clear the Kaleem, I guess. Alright, so yellow wins. Again, yellow very strong, very possible to beat yellow lists. It's that good. And now we're gonna wait 20 minutes for Bamster. Looks like he's got vultures in the list. Okay, so maybe no spirit thefts, but vulture instead. Bamster is a vulture player. I hope he has spirit theft somewhere, though. Such a little bit of a miss to bring 4 yellow lists and no spirit theft. Is such a good card. This is probably then a Sky Captain list, I imagine. Because... But he's running Wind Soldier. Because you run Sky Captain with Vulture, right? You would put Spirit Theft in the other yellow list without Sky Captain. Unless he's not running it. Unless he's not running the Sky Captain at all. But I feel like one of the reasons you run the Vulture is to combo with the Sky Captain. You have an extra creature in your deck, plus removal tool. So, Martis has the Crackthorn list left. Now, he's got a blue list as well, generally pretty weak into yellow, so... Oh, I think Martis also is running the Hunt Down stuff. Huh. I think that's not going to be as good. Hunt Down tech, and especially the creatures that I believe he's running, there's a lot of 5 HP stuff. Which I mentioned are not great into flyers. Flyers have all those 5 power stats. This particular deck, Bamster had more like 4 power stuff. But you still have champions to worry about. He had Manta Rider in this list. All very scary cards. And Hunt Down, pretty bad into flyers. Not much it can do. We'll see what Martis brought though. That's just what I remember he brought to a previous tournament. I was considering almost bringing my old lineup to this tournament, where I just bring double yellow, double red. But I was like, man, I've played that so much. That's kind of boring. The 4 shakers that I brought, I was talking with Summer earlier, and I was like, I don't have a lineup. And he's like, I brought 4 shaker lists one tournament. I'm like, okay, 4 shakers it is. So I built that right before tournament start. But I think it's a solid lineup. Shaker, also very OP card. And a lot of those lists that I brought pretty strong too can hold their own against pretty much anything. If I landed into green, I would have been in danger, but haven't actually seen any green so far this tournament. Lucky them, because green, pretty bad into yellow. Actually, I was also considering bringing that green ramp list. I had a lot of fun with that one. I want to play that one a bit more. But I was like, eh. Four shaker cover sounds more fun. So I hope everyone's having a good New Year so far. Hopefully your New Year's resolutions haven't been abandoned already. Can't believe it's January 13th already. It's gone by so fast. There's so much I want to do this year. I just feel like I'm gonna get too busy to do it all. We'll see how it goes. Got some projects in the works. Obviously my game that I showed off last week, I think. That I'm going to be working on. I don't think it's going to come out in a full digital client this year, but we'll give it a couple years maybe. Okay, we're ready. So, Martis needs to find some place to sneak in this blue list. Maybe he can find some sneaky win with it somewhere. This is probably not the list, though. Oh, green-red makes sense. Maybe blue can do something here. The reason, I mean, blue has a lot of weaknesses, because their creatures are a little bit more expensive. They don't have any removal cards like Flame Burst, Seifer's Wrath, Soul Drain, which can deal with the weaker HP stats of flyers. And they have things like Triton Warrior, which is a little bit expensive for the body. 4-cost 4/4 that gets up-traded by their 3-cost 5/3. Okay, we do have the Spirit... Wait, do we have Spirit Theft and Vulture? Because he just told me in chat he was looking for Vulture. That's pretty greedy. But that might pay off in this match, because Martis is obviously playing a greedy list as well, so we have the time to build up those deserts. And so, having both Spirit... I mean... Oh my god. Triple Emissary start. There are so many overpowered cards in yellow right now. Emissary... It's like insanely powerful. 3-cost 5/3. The condition is like hardly a condition at all. The champion, probably best card in the game. Spirit Theft, very good. I mean, just every single card in yellow is insane. So this is brutal. I don't know how Martis fights this. Bamps are thinking of going here to go face. I think I prefer going left side and just going double collection. Martis isn't going to be expecting Celestial Tower. I mean, sometimes you can expect it, but usually you don't play around this because it's often a one-of in the deck, and you usually want to play around things like Flash Wind instead. But like, just going left side, it's almost a guaranteed trade on this Reveler. If we go face, we risk this just having more time to get buffed. Oh wait, I guess we could have gone here and then gone this way. Maybe that was something he was considering. Plays around the Celestial Tower. Good on Martis. Good player. So we'll see if we can top deck Spirit Theft and win game. Oh no, we got Grove Guardian. We're planting it. So So we are going to protect that Reveler a little bit. And now we have the Flash Wind and the Celestial Tower. If we wanted to, we could kill that Reveler, but a little bit too expensive, I think. But that 5/6 is looking very juicy with all of the 1 damage stuff that Bamser has. It's not a consideration to kill a Reveler here, right? That's way too expensive. Like, we get 2 collections this turn for free. Like, Salamander lands exist now. Maybe we want to get in before Salamander comes. I don't know. There's a debate, I guess. We can afford our whole hand here. Okay, I don't mind it. We're not desperate for the collections, I guess. So we just come up, Flash Wind, and then dump the second Emissary. That space makes sense. Oh, don't like that. That does not make sense. Now Salamander's huge. Do I like that? No, I don't think so. So this 1/1 can now just kill this with the Salamander buff. Insane. Oh yeah, he plays Detonate in this list, which is wild. I mean, this is just a free turn here. Don't even have to think about it. I guess there's one consideration. Do you want to cash in on the Reveler? Or trade with the 1/1 that boosts to 3/3? Because there is something to be said about trading in the value now this turn so that you have access to it. Because otherwise the flyers can just stay out of range and not give you the extra value. And we are going to go for it. Okay. Fair enough. I don't think it's bad. We got 2 expensive dragons in hand. Taunt steps here to maybe fight something if some shenanigans go on with the 3/3. We can draw here. Always makes sense to draw if we don't have the lands. Thing with yellow is, I guess he does have a lot of 4 desert cards. Typically you don't have very many though, and you just have champion at 5, so we can just draw when we're on 3. And we don't need lands to step on to collect. Yeah, just going back to collect. Martis right now is on single collections, so we can bully him a little bit with our triple. Second Salamander picked up. Don't really need that right now. I suppose we can just hold... Oh, did we take a draw? Oh, are we not playing Crackthorn? Maybe we're not. Maybe this is just Salamander. And then we have Maj in there for the Revelers and such. Alright. I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit. Don't need to do anything yet. Barter. So we get a buff. Does it do anything for us? We can take out the Grove Guardian if we want. Or we could just hit face for 7. What does that leave us on? I don't know. That leaves us on 5 HP only. I guess that's fine though, because then maybe the Manta stays alive. I don't know. Alright, we're hitting face. I maybe almost wouldn't have minded the 5-3 stepping into trade range as well if we're going for all these face hits. Just double down. Quad collection I was gonna say we probably don't need, but maybe if we're gonna spirit theft something, maybe it's valuable. What can Martis do on this next turn? I guess just Salamander again, huh? Salamander Tiki looks pretty good. That cleans up the Manta. We get a 5-5. We get another 3-3. 3-3 is a pretty solid stat line. We get Junk Feet. I don't really understand the mech inclusion in this. Saw this in the last tournament. It's just... I just don't think there's enough synergy. What is funny? We'll take funny. In this era of Faeria, we'll take funny. Oh no. We're opening ourselves up to the Spirit Theft. I think the Salamander was super solid. Maybe we're going for Maj to take a value to deal with this Collector though. Maybe that was the idea. Oh. No, are we just going for Salamander anyways? Exotic pets, let's go! I mean, the only viable card here. Unless this deck is going to 8 lands, but I don't think so. Oh, we're dumping it? Merchant into Firestorm. Okay, it is a Sky Captain list. Bamster always manages to put a lot of cards in one deck. I don't know how he does it. I think he's cheating. He's got like a 50 card deck. But we all know Bamster didn't cheat. Alright. Spirit Theft easy. Double neutral. To get it going face? Doesn't matter. I feel like this Grove Guardian is going to get bogged down by stuff. Steps the 5-3 in trade range. I guess this is fine. Our opponent's stretched thin on lands. We could double neutral. I don't think Bamster's going... I don't think Martis is going to Crackthorn. I mean, surely you can't fit it with a Detonate list. But maybe he's just running Detonate with Junk Feet. No mechs. Never know. So what's the plan? Salamander's gotta be huge. But... Maj... Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And then we go back. This one... A little bit awkward. Clearing this makes sense so that we get to clear that guy. We take this side off the board since Bamster invested into left with the Sky Captain. Was there a better way to do that though? Clear that right side? He did 6 damage. Salamander was down here. Guess not. Guess that was okay. Alright. Champion. And then Maj will be a sturdy defender, hopefully. Makes sense to just dump the champion. We could move this out of collection, maybe. That's what we do with our champion. So we don't have any useful other movements, I think. This is a value trade. We take those. Oh, or we go face. Okay, I didn't even see this, and this just makes more sense, yeah. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense. We had the structure on board. We hid face, and now we're threatening lethal with a simple movement trick. That's solid. Well, we kind of need a hunt down now, don't we? Yeah, we're running hunt down tech and detonate. That's crazy. I was talking about how, I don't know how Bamster fits all the cards in the deck. How does Martis fit all the cards in the deck? They both got like 40 card decks. So what's the out? Is there one? I don't know. I think the Maj is a pretty sturdy body blocker. So we can defend with that for a little while at least. I don't know if I like trading there. I kind of preferred hitting with the 3-2 so that we have a mobile 6-1 still that can threaten the champion. Oh wow. Oh wow, top deck flash win, there we go, GG. It's running Choking Sand? In 2024? Why? For this specific occasion. Bamster calculated that on this moment, a Grizzly would be played, and we could choke it. Alright. That's awkward. Martis's one potential maybe counter list, quote unquote, we'll say. I don't think this list, like, it just doesn't have that much ping damage. It's too focused on like hunt down and detonate things, which flyers can just stay out of range of. So that was a rough match. Now we have blue left. And that's going to be really tough. It can do it. I believe in Martis. I say convincingly. But Bamster's got all the good cards still. So it's going to be very tough. Manta Rider, I mean just everything. Emissary, Manta Rider, Champion. Those 3 cards right there are going to be a nightmare to deal with. We even have better mobility structure. So in other news, there's a Legacy as Allura tournament going on right now. It's not like a one-time tournament thing. They're doing it with play a match whenever you can over the week, and then play the next match over the next week, which I'm not a big fan of, but I've been recording all my matches. We're gonna have a big stream once it's all over and go over that tournament. And I know many of you have been keeping up with that scene, but a digital client is coming out, and we've been playing those tournament matches in that client. So it'll be a fun stream. Probably, I think there was a mention that we wanted to get the tournament finished by next week. So I might do a stream I might do a stream next week. We'll see how the time goes and if everything works out, but maybe that'll be like 2 weeks from now. 27th, 28th. So keep on the lookout for that, because I think that's going to be super exciting. I've really liked that game. It's similar genres to Faeria slightly, because of you have a hex grid board to play on, but it's not like a usual card game. It's more like a war game, but will be exciting when that comes out. I'll be playing a lot of that, making a lot of guide videos, because that's probably been my second favorite game next to Faeria, actually. And Faeria, of course, I've played through a lot of it. I've actually had a lot of interest in making new lineups. Like, there's still a lot of different lineup combinations I haven't tried. So those have been pretty fun to do. Some of you guys have suggested some decks to play on past YouTube videos, and I've taken those to heart. Next tournament, I will prepare something based on your guys' comments. This tournament, I didn't really have time. It's been a busy week. I've been working a lot. But we'll have something exciting for the next Open. This year's going to be an exciting year, I think. I probably expect Abraham's game to come out this year. I mean, last I checked up on it, they were making good progress. I think a year is pretty reasonable. They had that whole kerfuffle with Versus Evil crumbling, but I don't know if that affects them a ton. Maybe they lose some budget, so I don't know. But I think more or less they're doing their own thing. Oh, okay, we're ready. I just expect that I'm gonna wait 30 years. Okay. Can we do it with mono blue? Does Martis have the skill? And by skill, I mean top decking Aurora plus Sunken Tower for early trades. Aurora's not even good. It's weak to Spirit Theft still. All of the creatures that you trade Aurora with are like, oh, she's here. But all the creatures you trade with are like, puts your guy on 1 HP and then it gets Spirit Theft. And we have the Spirit Theft in hand. And the Sky Captain starts. Oh, it's over Martis. This is pretty intense though. Martis has probably the golden start. I don't know. Prophet's pretty weak though. She just dies to Soul Drain. Bamps just got the golden start. Sky Captain into Emissary, into the Theft on the Aurora. We'll see if that Prophet can do something. Or if it just gets Soul Drained. Decide not to fight. I think we could have fought. Maybe? I mean, we do want to try to collect as much as possible for that Colossus that we just drew. But, like, Flash Wind isn't possible this turn. So we could have put some pressure on this Sky Captain, right? Like, if we go here, we're threatening something with a Sunken Tower. We got that Aurora that I really want to make use of. Like, we've got these 2 cards in hand that are going to be really clunky if this Prophet dies. And we can't just pre-Aurora this. It doesn't feel very good. We kind of want to use this as a combat trick as soon as possible. So I think I preferred fighting. I think we had the tools to fight. Maybe. I don't know. It is debatable. It's just Flyers has so much. And now we have a 6-3, so Aurora doesn't even matter. Fantastic. Triton Warrior not going to be bad into the Sky Captain, though. I think we can double neutral here. Double neutral looks pretty solid. I don't know what's in Martis's list. Maybe this is a Tide Lord list, so we do want those 4 lakes, but... Oh, I think we saw a Frogify. So, we do have a 4 leg count, but... Double neutral looks solid here. We don't have the Frogify yet. I mean, do we even want to play Frogify? Not really. That's like a dead card in this matchup. Unless we want to Frogify our own Colossus that gets stolen with Spirit Theft. So what's the debate here? There's not too much things we can do, right? Maybe we're concerned about Flashwind, but I don't think we care too much about Flashwind killing this. That's fine. Yeah, it is just going to be the double neutral. So I don't really know what the debate is. Yeah, but we're going to go for this play. Maybe we're thinking 3 steps in the future. Barter, thankfully, not super useful right now, but getting a Humbling Vision is pretty brutal for that future Colossus. No Flashwind picked up. But I think we can expect to see the 2-4 step back now. Maybe Emissary comes to block. And do we collect? We might as well. Do we? Maybe we don't. I'm not sure. I think we just collect. Right now, if he wants to build that land, he doesn't get to collect. Obviously, there's a Sunken Tower, but Bamster doesn't need to play around that for this decision. Does not collect. Okay, I didn't mind collecting. I think the land taxes a lot because it means he gives up the double collection, gives up this collection. It's pretty expensive for Martis. I think we could have just gotten that collection. How can we be sneaky? Do we do a command just to keep our guy alive? Seems expensive. I could see command and then pre-Aurora maybe. Just to make sure we get a creature sticking to the board. But it doesn't stop collections. Oh, we're dumping Colossus. Interesting. Rough. Wait, we're going for Humbling? We have Celestial Tower into Spirit Theft Steel, right? Did we just get that? Here... Okay. Wait, what does that do? Oh, okay, then we can Spirit Theft anyways. Is that worth it? I guess we maintain our collector. Sure, I guess. We couldn't make use of those other events anyways. Creation's kind of neat with Champion in the future, but yeah, sure. Okay. This gives us more creatures on the board, and we don't want to... Or we can't even play the... we don't want to play the Colossus. Until we get it discounted more, so... Having a sturdy double collection setup still is... cool. Yeah, that's expensive. Creation pickup. Not amazing. We can full clear. So maybe we can top deck something because we're only spending 2 for that full clear. So if we can top deck something playable, that's pretty solid. I don't know what would be playable because like maybe Triton Trainer if we run it, but it's got to be 3, right? Oh, sorry, we collect 1, 7. Yeah, we have so much Faeria here. We just draw. Right? Again, I don't even think there's a debate this turn. Until you draw. Yeah, I guess it's just same line, but we don't get any follow-up creature. That's fine. I don't think there's anything we can do with that. We can go back, play a 2-cost frog. We got 5. We can Aurora the frog. But, think, really? This is the play? Do get double collection out of it. Pretty good.
Would you like some tea?
I don't know. I don't know if I like this. So this Toad's kind of off to the side, not threatening anything. He threatens the lands, but find the Spirit Theft. But we just give the 6/3 an extra collection for free. I think if we just went for those full clear, Bamster then plays Manta Rider and we just do this play next turn. Or, I don't know, I guess it's debatable. Maybe having this initiative is more favorable. If we get this play down this turn, we do have access to creation also. Assuming Aurora doesn't get answered. Otherwise, this would be less likely, I guess. So Bamster just needs to decide where he wants this Manta Rider to go. Because we have a free trade here, free clear on the Spirit Theft. So it just depends where that Manta Rider wants to go. I think left side's fine. Doesn't Spirit Theft. Interesting. So we do get to creation now. I don't understand that. Like, this would have just denied a collection because this Ninja Toad wants to go aggressive, maybe. Maybe he goes back and defends, but it just limits the options. Like, I usually wouldn't be concerned about creation. This is not a typical card run in blue mid-range, but I would be concerned with this guy collecting. Second Sunken Tower. Does that mean anything? If we really, really hated this Manta Rider, we could kill it. Leave the Manta open, though. Nope, just gonna step. Step. Do we pre-creation? No? What else are we thinking of creating? I think pre-creation was okay because we know that Bamster runs... Yeah, we know Spirit Theft exists, right? The Bomb Slinger got thefted, I think. I don't remember, actually. But I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, Spirit Theft is so common in yellow flyers. Pretty likely your opponent has this, so we can play around it. But I don't know, maybe there's other creation targets that Martis is thinking about. Creation on the Ninja Toads. Pretty expensive. Yep, now I got Spirit Thefted. Board is full cleared. What are we doing with the creation now? Pre-command, okay. But our opponent has Aurora. We know that our opponent has Aurora. What else can we do, I guess? Alright, and there's the surrender. Alright, and Bamster's gonna take that 3-1. Yellow, very good. Definitely a lineup you can bring with just 4 straight mono yellow decks. So much flexibility. There's a ton of cards that Yellow has access to now. And Bamster are going to take it. So congrats for the first place victory of the first tournament of the year, the Seasonal Cup. But thanks everyone for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, probably next week. I'll be back with some more stuff. Alright, bye-bye.